What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, your host. And let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. Definitely want you to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know when the next video going to drop, hit that notification bell. All right, before we jump into the game, we got to talk about this breaking news, the situation the New York Knicks find themselves in. We was expecting Mitchell Robinson to miss about 8 to 10 weeks. That basically would have been a season either way. So this, I don't even know if it's going to put that much pressure on the Knicks, being that that was the scenario already, and they brung in Todd Gibson. But the Knicks have filed for the player disabled exception. That exception is worth $7.8 million. So they should be able to bring in a decent backup or a starter. I don't know because honestly, well, I did check the free agency with centers. I didn't go over it tonight. I did make a video a couple of days ago about who the Knicks should have brung in instead of Todd Gibson. It was Deadman, used to play for the 76ers, Bradley, and then he had my man Kai Jones. And I was really thinking about Kai Jones. I was expecting Mitchell Robinson to be back. I wasn't expecting to Jericho Sims to get hurt and be out for the next month. I'll give it a month. Let's say 2 to 3 weeks, but I give it maybe a month, maybe 5 weeks. I give it, what I'm saying, an ankle injury. You're gonna need time, and especially the way he played. And even if he come back, he's gonna have to have the mentality that his ankle is good, that he don't want to go out and re-injure it. So I'll give it a month, 5 weeks. Jericho Sims will be disabled on the sideline. So it's gonna be interesting to see what the Knicks do in this situation. Mitchell Robinson, he have a history of injuries, so I mean, we did a good job of bringing in Isaiah Hartenstein. I felt in the beginning of the season that we should have carried three centers. We all know the Knicks are very small. We seen how the lineup went once Isaiah Hartenstein got elbowed by Bridges. So like I said, it's gonna be very interesting to see what the Knicks do, what Leon Rose gonna go out, who he gonna bring in. If if they asking for that $7.8 million disabled player exception, they must have a plan of bringing somebody else. And like I said, it's going to be interesting, very interesting to see what the Knicks do, how we move from here. Um, but it is a little disappointing. We was hoping Mitchell Robinson come back, especially when we make the playoffs, not if. When we make the playoff, we know we're going to need Mitchell Robinson if we go that deep. So the Knicks really going to have to go out, do their due diligence, and bring in somebody that can really help us, not only on the boards, but bring in somebody that can at least hit that 15, 12 footer, a center that can space the floor. I know it's not that many guys out there right now in free agency, but we're going to have to do our due diligence. We're going to go out there and take a risk on a player that, you know, nobody had but have the potential. We're going to have to do something because going down the line, we're going to need that extra body in the playoffs. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about Mitchell Robinson, the loss. You know, do we need another starting center? We did just resign for a year, 60 million, but should we be looking for a more durable player? As I said earlier, he's injury prone in the 6th year, but this being his 6th season with the New York Knicks, he haven't played a full season. This being the cap or the cake or whatever you want to call it. And 2018, his first year with the team, he only played 66 games. I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't remember that injury. I don't know if he just played 66 games because he was a rookie. But that following year, we all remember in 2019 he got hurt. Then 2020 he got hurt, and last year he got hurt, but he wasn't out that long. He played his longest season, 72 games. In 2020, he only played 31 games. 2019, 61 games. 2022, 59 games. And as of today, 2023, he played 21 games, but I may add that he played in every games up to his injury. So the Knicks are going to have to go out, bring in somebody that's going to be able to help us to continue, chasing our goal, the playoffs, but somebody that can really help us when we get to the playoffs. Like I said, tell me what y'all think in the comments. And let's go into how the game went. Game recap. Uh, Don Ventino, he wasn't a leader. I always kill that dude names. I'm just gonna call him Dante. He wasn't a leading Knicks scorer, but he had a hell of a game tonight. 23 points. You know what I'm saying? Got the start. Earlier in the season, everybody was saying, should he start over Quentin Grimes? There you go. So I even made a video about it. I can go back and check it out. But yeah, he right now, you know what I'm saying? Every night he don't come out and drop 20 points, but what he do on defense and rebounding, especially rebounding for his size, I think he should continue starting for the rest of the season. I don't think this should be no experiment. I'm not saying it was, but there's people that didn't want Quentin Grimes to come out of the starting lineups. Some people think that he was going to make his way, play his way back into the starting lineup. Well, I think Don Vecchio is perfect right where he at. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. All right, let's go over to the stats of the game. Julius Randle taking them boys to school. Let's just go to the stats of the game. And before I move over there, I just want to say one little thing about Julius Randle. For all y'all who, like he started the season off and he started off terrible. Let's be real. And as always, as from last year, people was already calling. People are still calling for Julius Randle to be traded. And as I said last year, Julius Randle is one of the best power forwards in this game today. And I don't know if I really would want to trade Julius Randle. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like right now, he's playing, getting back to his all-star level. He should make the all-star team, him and Jalen Brunson. And who knows if RJ Barrett step it up another notch or two, we could have 3 players. The New York Knicks could have 3 players in an all-star game. We know that would never happen. RJ Barrett will really have to play lights out from here now to the all-star break. But if he do, just imagine that. It's been a while since we had 3 players in the all-star game, if ever. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that is a question for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up right in the comments. If the Knicks ever had 3 players in the all-star games, name them 3 players. I'm gonna go look it up and I'm gonna put it in my own comments. So I want to see who y'all come up with. All right, let's move on to the game real quick. Stats. The Knicks actually shot the ball well tonight. Going 46% from field goal percentage, 95 attempts, making 44 of them. To the Brooklyn Nets, 36%, 37. The Brooklyn Nets got some shots. They shot 101 attempts, only making 37. But they was really hitting their threes. They shot a lot, but they missed a lot too. 15 out of 47, 31%, which is very rare because the Brooklyn Nets are a very good three-point shooting team. I think they're second percentage-wise in the league when it comes to threes. The Knicks had a decent night from downtown, going 39%, making 13 of 33 from the free throw line, 20 of 25. They have been stepping up their free throws as of late. The Nets went 13 of 17, 76%. Rebounds, and Knicks always, I ain't gonna say always, but the majority of times I'll rebound their opponents, grabbing 54 rebounds to Nets 49. 12 of them coming on the offensive end, 17 for the Nets, 24 assists to the Nets, 25, 8 steals to their 6. And tonight we got 7 blocks, something the Knicks have not been known for this season. Even with Mitchell Robinson on the court, the Knicks haven't been getting too many blocks per game. We're down in the lower department in that we down the lower end in that department. So tonight was a good game, especially since we haven't beaten the Nets since 2019. And y'all been watching my channel. If y'all been watching my channel, y'all already know how I feel about the Brooklyn Nets. I don't hate them. I do root for them, but they would never come before the New York Knicks. That's the little brothers. And tonight, last night, whatever you want to say, the Knicks went out there and let them know who was the big brother. And I think for the next couple of years, I mean, Bridges is good. They got a nice squad over there. But how can I describe the Brooklyn Nets team? And I don't mean this as disrespect, but soft. And what I mean by that, if you look at the makeup of the team, all the guys is thin. You have maybe what's it on this backup center, he's kind of brolic, but they kind of fragile. They don't like too much contact. They like smooth players, you know what I'm saying? Set shot shooters, you know what I'm saying? The Nets I don't know. The Nets on they're gonna be one of them teams that will probably be in the playoffs or just miss the playoffs. But right now, I don't think they're gonna be a threat to the New York Knicks in the next 2 or 3 seasons. Right now, I think the Knicks got the upper hand on the Nets. I know that last year it wasn't. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we even bust them up last. No, no. Like I just said, it was haven't beaten them since 2019. So yeah, I think it's gonna be something different. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be something different. Big brother finally gonna have to show the brother who's the boss in the house. Yes. Moving right along, we talk about the players and their scores real quick. Then we be getting out of here. Julius Randle had a good night. Like I said, Julius Randle is back to that all-star form. He had 26 points in 34 minutes, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, no steals, no blocks, 3 personal fouls, and 1 turnover tonight. One turnover. I want to add that in the last 4 games, Julius Randle taken over like a 99, maybe 100 shots. And this is why I'm saying he should make it to the All-Star the way he's playing, All-Star game, because he only attempted 19 threes out of them 99 shots. So he's concentrating more on the strength of his game, which I like because I feel he shouldn't have been taking that many jump shots because he's a beast when he go inside. When he get the driving, who can I say the only better player than him that go to the hole that hard and really unstoppable is LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? And who's watching that Laker game, they not built the same, but they built the same. If you understand what I mean. All right, let's get to Barrett. Barrett, 14 points in 26 minutes, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 5 of 11 from the field, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, shooting 85% from the free throw line. Barrett had really stepped up his free throw game. Really stepped up his free throw game. Um, what was I? He had a plus minus rating of 13. Isaiah Hartenstein got the first start this season. His first start this season. And Isaiah Hartenstein been playing very well since stepped in for Mitchell Robinson. We can only hope that they continue that in that Laker game. Grab something like 16, 17 rebounds, 10 points, something. So tonight he didn't score that many points. He had 2 points in 30 minutes. He did take a hard elbow, bust his mouth up his lip. He had to go sit on the bench for a while, but when he came back in, he resumed that same old play. He gave you the energy that you usually get from him, rebounding, did not fall off with Mitchell Robinson and Isaiah Hartenstein on this team. The Knicks are one of the better rebounding teams in the league, and he did not fail tonight. He continued to stay on path with his rebounding. 2 blocks, 1 for 3 from the field. He don't shoot threes. He had a plus minus rating of 21. They didn't have any plus, but everybody was right there. No negatives. No negatives tonight. And that's why I like Brunson, 16 points in 32 minutes. Brunson, he had an off night tonight. He shot 6 for 15. He had 7 rebounds, but he had 8 assists. Continuing from that Lakers game where he had 6 assists. And y'all keep hearing me talking about I want to see his assist rate go up. So he had 8 assists tonight. He went 6 for 15, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 1 for 3 from downtown, a plus minus rating of 18. Jalen Brunson have been playing lights out in his last game ever since that 50 game right before. And these last 4 games, averaging 31 points, shooting 50% from the field, 54% from downtown. So, yo, this guy, I have to quote Durant. If he continue to play like this and stay on the New York Knicks and bring us a championship, he will be in the Hall of Fame. Jalen Brunson, I'm talking about. He will make the Hall of Fame. Uh, I went to Isaiah Hartenstein already. We had Brunson. We got Denver Chizio in 22 minutes. He had 23 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 9 for 15. What I like about Dem Chizio, or should I say Dante, since I'm always killing his name, And we was talking about earlier, and I made a video. Should he start? And yeah, he should. I don't think Tibbs should change anything up. I don't know if Emmanuel quickly quitting Grimes can even play his way back into the starting lineup. You know how Tibbs get. Once he finds something, he's gonna stay with it, and especially if it's working. And he, like I said, Dante's not having good scoring nights every night, but what he brings is the defense and the rebounding, especially for his size, the heart, the hustle. So, and with Quentin Grimes' indecisiveness at times, I think this is the best choice with him staying as a starter for right now, especially actually for the rest of the season and to the playoffs, because the Knicks is making the playoffs. The Knicks are making the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks had a really good night tonight. Well, we go look at the Brooklyn Nets. Their leading scorer was Johnson. He had 20 points. Bridges, he had 15. Bridges is the leading scorer on the Brooklyn Nets, but he had a terrible night tonight. He shot 4 for 21. He went 6 for 6 from the free throw line. He had a plus minus rating of 17. Nick Claxton, he's not known for his scoring, but he had 6 points and 25. And I say like he had 6 points like that. That was a lot. 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Then Willie, 10 points. Then Willie, what can I say about Dinwiddie? Dinwiddie's a very streaky player because he can get hot. He usually have good games. He usually kill the Knicks. Let's just be honest. Dinwiddie usually come out and hurt the Knicks very bad. But tonight he only had 10 points. He shot 3 from 11. You know what I'm saying? The defense tonight, I have to give the Knicks credit on the defense, but in that second quarter, they was letting it kind of slip away, leaving 3-point shooters open. And as I said earlier in the video, the Nets are second in percentage wise, 3-point shooting. They are a very good 3-point shooting team. So the Knicks got off with a break. Lucky, what you want to say, they was missing a lot of their threes. But in that second quarter, it got kind of scary. It got scary. It got really, really, really scary. You know what I'm saying? So, like I was saying, Knicks finally beat the little brothers after years and years and not. But this is going to be the most, you know, what, what's the word I'm looking for? For right now, the most. I don't know. It's just because we don't know. It's right now. It's up in the air because we don't know who the Knicks going to bring in. It's not like Mitchell Robinson was an offensive juggernaut, but the rebounds and if Isaiah Hartenstein could continue doing what he's doing, will we really miss Mitchell Robinson? That's the point too. But we have to bring somebody in that's going to be able to do the things that Mitchell Robinson do well. Maybe not better, but can be a notch below him. But we got to bring somebody in that can do what Mitchell Robinson do, but can do what Mitchell Robinson can't, and that's spread the floor. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.